Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. I'm a Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I'm in LA. I love makeup. I'm a fitness instructor. I usually do tutorials and review of affordable, inexpensive makeup from different brands, sometimes a little bougie, but not that often. So in this video, I'm doing my makeup collection. So this is probably going to be part 3 because I already released part 1 and 2, and we're going to be doing my bronzers, blushes, and palettes, like contour palettes and setting powders. So if you're curious and nosy and want to see what I got, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I upload. I upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So like this video and comment below, and let's get right into this. So as usual, I'm going to link my first 2 my makeup collection videos cards up here. So the first one was palettes, and the second one was highlighters and glitters. So I'm going into like 3 things today because this collection is not the biggest, so I don't have like a lot of those items, so it's gonna be pretty quick. So I dragged all my drawers from my bottom. So I'm just gonna go through the palettes quick. I don't own a lot of powder contours. We're talking about powder products. So here's my NYX Pro Palette. I got this, I think I got this on Amazon. Or maybe I got it on NYX. I don't remember where I got it, one of the websites. Or maybe on Walmart, one of these things. So it looks like this. We all know this. It's very convenient. It has one highlighter shade, which I use for mixing my own highlighter. That's why it looks like this. This is very underwhelming, but these for contouring are real good. And the highlighting, you know, cutting the cheekbone. So I like this palette a lot. Another palette that I like as much is Revolution Pro HD. I don't know if they still make this. I was looking on their website, I couldn't see it, but they have, I think, similar. Or maybe I just didn't see it. So this is one of my favorites as well. Has quite a deep tone here. This one, you see, I hit the pan. I love contouring, and the bronzer is very good. Same thing here. The highlighter is not the best, but you know, same thing with the light shades, the matte shades. Really nice palette. Love this. So then I got 2 contour palettes that I kind of feel like they're very similar because they're small and very effective. One is by Essence and one is by Catrice. So this has became a cult product because Missa loves this and a lot of people love it. So I love it too. It works really well. I got it for light skin. I don't know how the dark one looks like, but this one, like, it's not dark enough for me to do anything. I might as well just mix this too if I want to create lighter shades. So this is a very, very good item. And I like this one kind of even more, I think, because it has a contour, bronzer, and a matte highlighter shade to like cut things, you know, nose, maybe cheeks. So I really like this. This is a very good one. See? Hit the pan. I really like contour in this one. Then I got another Revolution duo. So this is from my friend Anne-Marie. Thank you for your little gift. So this is very similar. The highlight, powder, and the bronzer. Bronzer, not bronzer. I think it is bronzer, right? It's not a contour. It's kind of like, if it's a contour, it's a really warm contour. Face sculpt. So I like this too. This works just as well. Then I have a really cheap one that I got in a dollar store, and this one I don't reach for. I think I just keep it for reference for like a dollar store makeup. If I do another full face of dollar store, I can use this. This is by Beauty Benefits Hollywood. It's really deep though, so it's like hard to use. So I only would use it for dollar store makeup videos. So it's kind of decent, but you know. And now I got a Scalp Glow palette. I put it here, not in a highlighter drawer, because I really like the scalp part, but I'm not a big fan of the highlighter. On the website it was hard to tell, but it's like almost matte white. It's kind of, you know, when you look at it, it has a little sheen, but it's kind of too white, you know. So yeah, highlight is okay, but the scalp part is great. So as a contour, it's a really good shade. So, and then I got a couple of palettes in the same drawer that have highlighters because it's a palette. So it's like, technically it should be in a highlighter video, but it's a palette, so it's here. So the XX Revolution, if I open it, this one, this is a real nice one, to Gravitate. A lot of people have this. I know some people say the bronzer is too dark. For me, it's right. It's a little dark even for me, but I do like it. I like the blush a lot here, and the highlighter, it does work, but it's not the most blinding. So this is a pretty good palette. I wouldn't say like it's amazing, but it's pretty good. And then there is a gift from my kind of from her birthday, I think. This is from my beautiful friend Teresa. So this is Alchemist Holographic Palette, and this is KVD Beauty. That's real nice. All the shades are very, very blinding. They're extremely pigmented, and they have like a weird undertone somewhere, which I live for. Like, they're very, very blinding. Which leads me to my next palette, which I think it's very similar. I have this BH Cosmetics. It's huge. I got it on sale. I don't remember what I paid. I paid like real little amount. I dropped it and I broke one of the pink ones. On point. But it's kind of too dark anyway, so this is like very bright and very opaque, just like the KVD. And like, let me show you their blue right next to it. It's as pigmented and as blinding. So when you look side by side, so this is BH Cosmetics and this is KVD. Like different tone of blue, but you know what I mean? They're like real opaque, both of them, kind of like, wow, you know. So that's all for the palettes. I told you, my palette collection is not, ooh, it's not the biggest. Almost dropped it, as usual. So let's get into the next drawer. And the next drawer is the blushes, the bronzers. And again, it's not the biggest drawer. There's quite a bit of stuff, but not like the biggest. I guess I'm not into that. I mean, I like them, but to me, it's just like a step in my makeup routine. But eyeshadow and glitter and highlight is more important. So one is, I have a few items here, the kind of combination of blush and bronzer. One came from BoxyCharm, and this is by Wonder Beauty. First, I hated the bronzer. I thought it was like too light, but I think it was like I scraped off one layer, and now it works real well. Costa Rey and Bellini, really nice. I like this palette a lot. I'm wearing it now, actually. I'm wearing the bronzer and the blush from this palette. Really works well. Then we got e.l.f., a very similar thing, a duo. And again, this works really well. I don't use it often enough, I guess, because I just use other things, but it's a nice one, Fiji. It's very matte, but it's a real nice tone. The blush is really pretty. Really pretty peachy tone here. Yeah, it's a little powdery, but it does work well on the face. So that's that, and I have a couple more things like palettes. This one, I think it came from either Ipsy bag or was it BoxyCharm? I don't remember which one, but that's Pacifica. It looks like this. Again, this is a bronzer and blush, and again, this is really nice. The blush is really shiny, actually. If you like shiny blushes, real nice. I really need to dig into this more often. That's Pacifica. It's like very subtle. It's not the darkest, but it's real nice. So I have an e.l.f. here. This is not a face palette. This is eyeshadow mini. I got it as a free item, like one of the free things you get when you purchase. And this is eyeshadow duo, but this shade here is a beautiful blush, and I use it as a blush sometimes. That's why I put it in this drawer. It's a real nice blush. Like peachy, very pretty, really pretty tone. And the brown is like too shimmery, so I wouldn't use it as a bronzer. I mean, but for the blush, I like this. So that's for the palettes. So my bronzers, I mean the Prada bronzer, obviously it's very iconic. So for me, it's like it's a little light. I think they have different tones. I probably got a wrong tone for me because like I have to build up or something, so I don't reach for it that often. But it's a nice bronzer. As you can see, I hit the pan. So one of the oldest bronzers I have, I don't remember how many years ago I got it, but it's powder, like what's gonna happen to it. So this is Rimmel, and the shade is Sunlight. It's a really nice bronzer, matte, but very nice. I mean, some people like shimmery. I don't like shimmery bronzers. I like bronzers that's matte. Maybe a blush shimmery, but not the bronzer. And talking about shimmery bronzers, I got this bronzer from Beauty Benefits. Again, just keep it for reference. That's from a dollar store haul. This one is shimmery. So it's a real nice tone, like a real bronzy, but I wouldn't wear it just alone because it's just too shiny. So what else I got here? Oh, I got here another old item. I got it 99-cent store. And it's Master Bronzer. Actually, it's very good. It's Maybelline, actually. And it's Color Paradise Bronze. And it even has a sticker. If you're from New York, a lot less, you know this store. I got this in New York when I lived there from Lot Less. It's a real nice color, actually. Real nice. I don't know why it ended up in a dollar store. Real nice bronzer. And then got CYO here. CYO is from Dublin. I bought this in Dublin. When Teresa and I, we shopped together. That's one of the buys. Really like this. They're nice, sunny, warm. Really nice tone. So that's one of the good ones I like a lot. So trying to organize here. And then I got this from, I believe it's Elf. I think it came in Elf bag. Elf, what I'm talking about, Ipsy. I think it was Ipsy bag. So this is Hoola Bronzer Mini. Came with a sample. Very old too. I don't subscribe to Ipsy bag anymore. Nice too. That's a bad swatch, but you know what Hoola Bronzer looks like. So I think that's it with bronzers, Baby Leaf. Yeah, the rest of them are blushes. So one of the blushes that's really not a blush is from Focallure. It's called Beam. And this is supposed to be a highlighter, but online when you pick one, and it looks like a highlighter, but it's actually a blush tone. I mean, on my skin tone, it's too dark, so I use it as a blinding blush when I feel like it. So it's a pink steam, and looks like this. It's real pretty. On a deep skin tone, it would look nice as a highlighter, but on me, it's a blush. Definitely it's a blush. Well, it's a bad swatch, but, well, it works. Another thing that's kind of weird that I sort of regret getting, that was a Superdrug. I was in Dublin, and I wanted something from Revolution, a blusher, and I got this one. Soft Shimmer Blusher, Strawberry. It kind of looks nice, but it's so shimmery, the middle is, it's almost too much. I need to probably give it another try, but it's almost like it's way too much. And to get to matte part, you have to like really dig into the side of it. And it's like, it's very, very bright pink. I don't know what's up with that. So I have not been using it for that reason, because it's kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Then I got another Beauty Benefits product from a dollar store. I'm a dollar store connoisseur. So another Beauty Benefits. It's not a bad brand, especially for the dollar store brands. It's a decent blush, and I have been using it actually. It's a real nice color. Out of blush or bronzer, and what else do I have? Bronzer, blush, and contour. Probably blush is the best because the bronzer is too shimmery. So this one is good. Then I got, what else is cheap and old? Here I got cheap and old. Wet n Wild Color Icon. Don't remember when I bought it. I think I bought it in New York too. Looks like this. Real nice blush. I use it quite often too. Has like a little specks of like a shine, like a glitter specks. Really, really pretty too. And what else? Now I got this one from Seattle, London. Again, BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm is really good with sending you samples like this. So this is kind of marbled look. It's really pretty. My phone keeps on giving me notifications. It's very annoying. I need to put it on silent when I film and I always forget. So that's it. It's really nice. I need like a paper towel or makeup wipe, which I did not bring, so I'm gonna be covered with this all over. So now we get into another one, CYO. I got on the same day, I think I was in the Boots. We went to Boots and I got this blush and bronzer. So that's a blush I got at the same time. I think Boots was having like a huge sale on CYO. And I got this really nice blush too. Very bright, very pigmented. But it does work for my skin tone. You have to go lightly because it might be like in your face. Then another friend from my beautiful, another gift from my beautiful friend Anne-Marie. This is a Primark blush. And this is color Rosewood. It's really pretty. I like that it's not too pink and then not too light, like a warm tone. It's kind of in the middle, like I can't even tell what that is. But it's really pretty, pretty, pretty smoky rose kind of undertone. Really pretty. Yeah, the swatch came out dark, but I mean, it's a nice color. And then we got Catrice. I got this one on the same trip to Dublin, and I did full face of Catrice. I hated it at first, but now I like it. It's kind of like a marble too, like 2 tones, 3 tones. It's a little shimmery, but if you just do it right, it comes out real nice. It's very light though, because there is a lot of light in there. So, but it's a nice blush. Again, very kind of shimmery blush. See, very pretty. All right, what else is here? I got Focallure. Focallure blush is really pretty. It's got a cute packaging. Intoxicating Gold. That's a number and a name. And it looks like this. Kind of very peachy bronzy blush. I like that. I wanted something peachy and bronzy. That's why I ordered it last time. It's Focallure. So now we get into the last item in this drawer, and I left it for the last because this is my favorite blush ever, and I'm not a big blush person, but Milani Luminoso is the cult item that I love. It's shimmery, it's shiny, it's pretty, the color is just perfect, peachy, peachy, shiny, so nice, so nice. So that's my favorite blush. So that's the end of this drawer, and the next one is powders. Okay, next drawer, powders. It looks like it's big, but a lot of this are samples from BoxyCharm or Ipsy bag, when I still ordered Ipsy bag. So let's go from the odd items that I got as samples to the ones I use all the time. So this is one of the, I don't remember, I think it's from Ipsy bag. What is Extraordinary Seattle, London. So that's a setting powder. It's tiny, tiny, tiny sample. I have not been using it. I don't remember what my thought about it. My thoughts. It looks like it's very white. It might be the one that gives you flashback. It feels like it's very dry and very fine. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. So I have to try it again. Probably put it aside so I can try it again. So the next item I got from, I believe it was Ipsy bag. It was Tarte setting powder. Ipsy bag kept sending me setting powders, which is very odd. So this is a Smooth Appurator Amazonian Clay finishing powder. I think it's drying. I don't remember what. I don't remember why I'm not using it. It's like I see powder already coming out. It's like very light white, very translucent. Feels very dry. Some of these translucent powders are so dry on the skin, and I'm already dry, so I'm not a big fan of this. Yeah, ooh, it's everywhere. Another buy, I think I bought this myself actually in a beauty supply store in New York. And it's like one of those cheap brands that kind of, I think they're duping something, but I'm not sure. RK by Kiss, Ruby Cases. So a Ruby Cases set and forget, set in powder, flawless wrap proof wear. I think I've tried this. I think something happens to my skin when I use this. HD powder, it's like almost too dry again. It's like too tight to dry. It makes it smooth, but nothing goes on after that. Like if you try to highlight or bronze after you put that powder on, it's like almost impossible. I don't know what that is, but for some reason, something about this didn't agree with my skin. So again, some purchases have been like impulse purchases, I guess, and I didn't really like them. So another one that impulse purchase was Physicians Formula powder, and this was in Walmart on clearance. So this was $5. So usually I think Physicians Formula kind of tend to be a higher price, and this was on sale, so I'm like, healthy powder, so let me get it. So I think it has like SPF in it or something. And it's like almost, it's a weird texture, very weird texture. It makes me kind of want to give it another try. It's like too light. And it smells weird. I remember something about it that was so bad that I didn't use it again. It might be one of those cases that I have to try it again. So I might put it aside. So I'm going to want to try it again to see if I like it. And this is the items I haven't used in a long time. And I used to love this. I still like it, but I have so many others, so I haven't been using it. This is Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, Light Medium by e.l.f. As you can see, I hit the pan. This is really, really, really smoothing. I highly recommend. This is like a $1 or $2 from e.l.f. and it's really cheap. I mean, it looks cheap, but the powder itself is really smoothing. Your skin really looks smooth after that, no joke. And have been using the lighter tone actually on a daily basis. It even has a little puff in there. So, like for my under eyes. So this is Light Fair. And this one I've been using for my under eyes. So, yeah, it's light color. It's really nice. For this kind of purpose, I love it. And I have another one, impulse purchase clearance on Walmart. And this was Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage. This is like a latest color because it was porcelain, yeah, for fair porcelain. But I figured, you know, like I could put this under my eyes for extra coverage. I find it's a little bit too thick. It kind of dries me out. So I use it for certain purposes, like to brighten up my inner corners. Like if I want a little brighter, I'll put it in my finger and go like this. And I brighten up the inner corner. So you can see it gets brighter like right away. Now we got another impulse purchase from Amazon, Stargazer. I think some YouTubers got that. I think I've seen, if I'm not mistaken, Taylor Wynn. She spoke about this, I think. It's pressed powder, it's white. It's literally white. So I was thinking like to highlight my under eyes or like the same corners, like I don't like here because it's so deep. Put powder on the sides of my nose. And I kind of have been using it. I even hit the pan. It's not the most opaque white though, so it kind of like, it's not so striking, it works, but you see it's not the most opaque. So I still like it, but I have so much other stuff, so I have not been using it. So then we got, what else? It's really cheap. Yeah, the Airspun. Of course, the infamous Airspun Kodi powder. I like this. I like this, actually I use it once in a while. The smell is just awful, but it's very fine. It does not dry me out. So I got the original formula and this is translucent extra coverage. I do like it though, it's really nice. I use it like when I put my husband in drag. Or I do myself in drag too, you know, something. So I got this e.l.f. powder. Also, I think I got this in the full face of e.l.f., like new products, and it was very nice. Sheer Tint finishing powder. It's real nice. I got it in fair light because it has like almost no tint, and it's not like all that light if you think about it. So it's nice, but I feel like it's a little dry. Like I like the other one, like this cheap one. I think it's better than this one, like for my skin personally. And what else is here? Then, oh, I got my favorite powder that you can use as a foundation. And this is Aqua Assurance. I got it in 2 colors. Amazing. It's like a magic product. If you don't have time, and if you're getting ready, if you don't have time for foundation, put moisturizer on, maybe a little primer, let it set, and put that on. Either with a brush or with a sponge. It comes with it. I use a sponge. But it does give you coverage. And this is like full coverage foundation and powder, but it's so moisturized, and it's weird to say that the powder is moisturizing, but it's like it feels good on the skin. It's not drying. So it's a JCat Aqua Assurance. Highly recommend this. If you have dry skin, you're gonna love this. If you have oily skin, you're probably gonna like it too, because it's still powder, but it's so good. It's beautiful. Finish is beautiful. It gives you full coverage just like that. So I have a video on my channel. I'm gonna link this for the Aqua Assurance. Really nice. It's like not a lot of people talk about it, but for me it's like my favorite powder ever. So this is a Vacay, Everyday Vacay. I use this a lot. Seattle, London. Setting powder. It's so dirty. It's just embarrassing. Setting powder came with BoxyCharm. A really nice powder, actually. It's translucent, it's nothing special, but it really works well. It's very smooth, real nice. So what else here? I've got my favorites. I'm like going towards the ones I use the most. So this is one of my favorites, and this is Glow Illusion by Catrice. Really nice setting powder. This is like e.l.f. Halo Glow, if you know that. It's like it gives you slight glow, but it's not a highlighter. So it's just the right amount of glow. It's translucent. It kind of looks like it has color, but it really is translucent. Let's see, does it have? Yeah, it's translucent. It's beautiful. I think I'll kind of like this better than e.l.f. And e.l.f. one, I ran out of it real fast. I don't know what's up with that, but e.l.f. didn't last, and this one is still there. I've been using it for a while. Really nice. And another one of my favorites is Maybelline Fit Me. I got it in 10 Fair Light because it's a sort of finishing powder. It's not so pigmented. I didn't want to get too dark because I don't want to darken like if I put under eyes or middle of my forehead. So it's great for setting. So I use this a lot. A dud because it's a setting powder. I mean, I can't see me setting my face with this XX Revolution in Luster. I know Teresa says she used it as setting powder, but it is so shiny. It is so freaking shiny. I just can't see it. I can't see myself setting my full face. It would be like a full face of highlighter. Maybe I should give it a try, but you can't really see. But when I start to apply it, it gives me so much shine. It's almost like more like a Revolution skin finish, but it's like they're duping themselves, I guess. But I do like skin finish better. I do like it better. So now we got another Fit Me, but pressed powder, Set and Smooth. Normal to dry skin. It does work for normal to dry skin, and I have normal to dry, more like dry. I got this again, Classic Ivory, because I want my under eyes. This is just for my under eyes. See, hit the pen. I love setting my under eyes with this because it just makes them so smooth, like it smooths out everything. I love it. And it doesn't dry out your eyes as much. I feel like the pressed powders, setting powders like this for the under eyes work better than loose powders. Loose powders in my under eyes make them too dry. So I like to use this instead. So another one is beautiful and I love it, and I'm not regretting getting this. It was on sale on Morphe, and this is Jaclyn Hill Do Me Luminous Powder. Beautiful, 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 beautiful packaging, beautiful powder. It reminds me of a Revolution Beauty. I don't know if you can see the glow, but I put it over there. Anyway, very nice, not so overly glowy, just right to like skin finish, not to set the full face. Like again, I'll be afraid to set full face with this, but as a topper, like on top of powder, is great. And same thing with the Revolution, my favorite topper, opalescent skin finish. Thank you to Missa from Make Me Happy Missa. She got everybody hooked on this thing. It's amazing. I love it a lot. I love this so much. It's very, very shimmery, but not overly. So you can really use it all over the face after you set it. And makes it beautiful, beautiful and glowy. So I think that's it. I think that's it for the powders. Yeah. So that's my powder collection. So my favorites, I would say, for the skin finish is Revolution Pro. Is it Revolution Pro? Yeah, it's Revolution Pro skin finish, and Jaclyn Hill. They're very similar to me. Jaclyn Hill is more expensive, of course, and maybe more microfine, but Revolution Pro is really good. And for the regular setting powder, from what I have now, I would say loose powder, Maybelline Fit Me is favorite, and loose glowy powder, Catrice Glow Illusion is my favorite. For the pressed powder, I love this one, Maybelline Fit Me. And for the powder foundation, I mean, hands down, Aquasurance is the best. If you haven't tried this, you gotta give Aquasurance a try by JCat. You will not regret this. I got two colors, natural and ivory, so I can put ivory in the middle of my face and natural on like cheeks. I'm actually wearing it now. I'm wearing this. It's so, so beautiful. It gives beautiful coverage and finish. So that's all I think about all these products. So let me know what you guys think. What do you have out of this collection? Do you have these items? Do you like them? What do you think? If you have different opinion, you might like something that I hate, or you might hate something that I like. So we're all different. That's what the beautiful thing about this, that our skin types and our likes are so different. It's interesting to see how the products look on different people. So I hope you enjoyed my collection. It wasn't that big, these items at least. I still have quite a bit to go, like pencils, foundations, and concealers. Foundations and concealers, I got a lot. I'm a big fan of foundations and concealers, so that's going to be a big video. So that's going to be next after this. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and ring notification bell. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays 3 times a week, and occasional Saturdays sometimes. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and thank you for watching. Bye.